and welcome back to another video. Today back with another match preview. This time it's another Wales one. It's our second game of the group stage. It's Wales versus Iran. Yeah, as I say, it's our second game. Obviously we're off the back of that 1-1 draw against USA or late Gareth Bale, who else, equaliser from the penalty spot. But yeah, for me I feel like this is a must-win game. We can't go into that England game now next Tuesday with less than 4 points. We must win this game. Even if we do win it, it doesn't, secure anything, because USA could go and do the same. They could lose to England and then go on to beat Iran. So I think really it's just a case of, in my opinion, who can score the most against Iran and who can concede the least against England. But you never know. We could beat England. USA could beat England. USA might mess up against Iran. We might mess up against Iran. Any of the 4 teams could finish anywhere and still to play for. But yeah, that point was crucial against USA. But I feel like this is definitely a must-win against Iran. But yeah, what do you think going into this game?
But to be honest, I'm not really full of confidence. I think the USA game was very disappointing. I thought USA were the better team in that game as well. I think they, overall they probably deserved to win in the end. But we got a penalty luckily, and obviously managed to put that home. But we were quite lucky to get a point out of that game. Obviously Iran did lose to England. Was it 6-2? I think it was in the end. So, but it's a completely different game. Wales and England obviously both completely different sides. And it's not going to be easy for Wales. I think Iran do have a good chance of winning this game. I really, really do. Because we were shocking against USA. We really were. And we really need to up our game. It was our more experienced players that weren't really doing the jobs right. They weren't playing well at all. Like for example, Bale and Ramsey. I thought apart from the penalty, Bale was quiet the whole entire game. And then Ramsey just gave the ball away the whole time. So, things need to change. I thought the lineup was completely wrong against USA as well. But it's going to be a very difficult game.
Yeah. Now going on to the key players then. So if there's any Iran fans watching this, you need to look out for these 3 players. Obviously the 2 obvious ones. Number 1, Gareth Bale. He wasn't too good against USA, but obviously stepped in and get the penalty, so he'll get all the plaudits. Secondly, Aaron Ramsey again. I don't think he was that great, but just like Bale, he can produce something out of anywhere. And thirdly, Nico Williams. Obviously he found out that his grandfather had passed away the day before the game, so hats off to him. It was incredible to come and play after hearing that news, and obviously he did him proud. Same with Connor Roberts as well. He had the same news as well. So yeah, we just want to both say how well they both did, and both those boys did them proud. But Nico Williams was terrific. So those 3 players I'd say that Iran need to look out for. But would you add anyone else?
The only player I'm going to add is Kiefer Moore. For me, he should have started against USA. I feel like maybe we should have played like a similar formation to how England played, the 4-3-3, and then maybe play Kiefer Moore up top, Bale on one side, and then maybe Dan James on the other, and even Brennan Johnson on one side. But I feel like Kiefer Moore definitely should have started the game. I thought Dan James was lucky to get in the start 11. And yeah, I feel like Kiefer Moore definitely deserves to start against Iran. I thought he played well when he came on. He's a big aerial threat, which is what we need, because we don't have many tall players in our attack. So I feel like we definitely need to start Kiefer Moore in this Iran game.
Yeah, and then now going on to the Iran key players then. So I've highlighted 3. 2 of them are forwards. Number 1 is Taremi, obviously got a brace against England. Secondly is Azmoun. I think those 2 up front together are very good. And thirdly, I'm going to go with Jahan Bach, obviously former Brighton player. Everyone remembers that, stunning bicycle kick he scored. But yeah, would you add anyone else?
I'd add one. I'll go with Saman Ghoddos, just because he's got that Premier League experience at Brentford and that. And he's a very, very decent player. Also someone in the attacking line. So I'm pretty sure a good link up of him, Azmoun and Taremi would be a great trio, and it would be very dangerous. So I think those are the 3 players, in that attack we really need to look out for. But yeah, we'll go for him just because he's got that Premier League experience.
Yeah, and then now the lineup I'd go with then. So I'm going to make 2 changes. In goals, I'm going to go with Wayne Hennessy. Right wing back, Connor Roberts. Left wing back, Nico Williams. 3 centre backs, I'm going to go with Joe Rodon, Ethan Ampadu and Ben Davis. 2 in midfield, I'm going to bring Joe Allen in alongside Aaron Ramsey. And then 3 up front, Gareth Bale, Dan James and Kiefer Moore. So yeah, as I say, 2 changes. I'm obviously bringing in Joe Allen for Chris Metham and then moving Ampadu into the back line. And then I'm obviously replacing Kiefer Moore for Harry Wilson. But yeah, what's your lineup?
I think I might have to agree with you on that one. I was thinking maybe bring in Ben Cabango just to see what he's like. But any changes in the team. Because I thought some of the players in that starting 11 against USA actually played quite well. But I think I'm going to agree with you on that. I think Ampadu does need to come into the back line, even though I thought he was tremendous in midfield. I thought he's one of our better players against USA. I think him and Nico Williams were the two standout players. But yeah, I will agree with the same on Ampadu.
Yeah, I hope Ben Cabango gets a chance. Obviously, I got him on the back of this shit. But yeah, finally on to score predictions then. So, as I say, it is a must-win. I'm actually going to predict the same that I predicted against USA. Obviously, it didn't happen, but I'm going to go Wales 2, Iran 0. I just think whenever we're under pressure, we always perform. You've seen it time and time again. Obviously, the Austria game in the semi-finals of the playoffs, and then obviously the Ukraine game. Obviously, Russia in 2016, we needed to win after losing to England to qualify, and we won 3-0. So I think whenever we're under pressure, we always do tend to, play well. But yeah, so Wales 2, Iran 0. I'm going to go with, it's got to be Gareth Bale again. And I'm going to go with Kiefer Moore as well. I think, this sort of game suits him. And yeah, he's due a goal. But what about you?
Yeah, I'm going to go a very similar prediction, but I'm going for 2-1. I think we will concede a goal most likely. I'm going to go for, I think Taremi will score for Iran. And the exact same scores. I think Bale and I think Kiefer Moore will score as well. I think he's got that aerial threat, and I think he will cause problems with that Iran defence. So I'm going to go for 2-1 Wales, but it's going to be a hard game.
Yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this. We will be back tomorrow with a video. Me and a few of the boys will be going to the fan zone. Unfortunately, Luke won't be able to go as he is in college. But
I'll watch it in college anyway. They always show the games in there, so I'll try and watch if I can. But hopefully we can win. But it's going to be hard.
Yeah, you can't exactly do a college reaction, but
not really.
I'm sure you will possibly give a score prediction or something for the video anyway. But yeah, obviously me and the boys will be in the fan zone, see what that's all about. It'll be like a match day vlog. The only difference is we'll be watching on a screen. But yeah, obviously a massive thanks for watching this, and yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow.